In national headlines tonight, the Trump administration says they were criminals and gang members. Critics, including now the Venezuelan government, say there's no proof. Tonight, the battle over those deportation flights that sent them to a prison in El Salvador continues, with growing questions about what's next. Here's national correspondent Christine Ferzau.
The White House doubling down on its deportation defense concerning 261 migrants sent Saturday to a high-security prison in El Salvador.
The president is well within his Article 2 power and his authority under the Alien Enemies Act to make these decisions, and we think it's egregious that a single district judge is trying to tell the president of the United States who he can and cannot deport from our soil.
Judge James Boasberg, though, does have the authority to issue a temporary restraining order, as he did Saturday, halting those deportation flights.
This was an immigration enforcement exercise against ostensible members of a gang, not against a foreign government, and without any opportunity for those individuals to prove that they're not who the government thinks they are.
A group tied to the Venezuelan government out with this new website urging people to report what it calls unjust deportations. Leader Nicolas Maduro slamming the U.S. government, which he suggests has returned to the days of slavery.
These Venezuelan migrants who were kidnapped, who were not given the right to defense, who are labeled as murderers, as terrorists, staining their honor and dignity, who were put in a concentration camp in El Salvador, have the right to defense.
But Maduro has also been unwilling to take them back. Secretary of State Marco Rubio threatening, quote, new, severe, and escalating sanctions as a result.
They need to know that that is something that's not negotiable and that there's not going to be any reward for this kind of behavior.
As far as the use of the Alien Enemies Act to deport the migrants without due process, there are still some legal questions. But it's become clear the far bigger question remains whether the Trump administration disobeyed the orders of a federal judge. I'm Christine Ferzau reporting.